Hello. Welcome back to Mindfall Theory. Do you know that one person in your life who is a little too nice? The one who is always there to help? The one who never asks for anything in return? Let me tell you about a man named Silas. Silas was the neighbor everyone dreamed of. If your car broke down in the rain, Silas was there. If you were short on rent, Silas opened his wallet. He was a saint, or at least that is what everyone in town said. But Silas had a secret. Every night, while the rest of the town was sleeping, Silas would go down to his basement. He would sit at a small desk and open a thick leather book. He didn't write a diary. He didn't write poetry. He wrote a ledger. You see, most people think kindness is free, but to Silas, kindness was a currency, and he was the bank. In his book, he didn't write, "Helped Mrs. Higgins fix her sink." He wrote, "Mrs. Higgins fixed sink, cost her dignity." He didn't write, "Loaned Tom $500. He wrote, "Tom $500 cost his loyalty." Silas didn't want friends, he wanted subjects. He wanted to walk down the street and know that every single person he saw owed him something they could never repay. Things were going perfectly for Silas until a young man named David came knocking. Silas had helped David get a job. He had been like a father to him. But David was smart. He felt the weight of Silas's kindness. It felt like a chain around his neck. So David came to the door with a thick envelope. It was full of cash, every single penny Silas had ever spent on him. David looked Silas in the eye and said, "Here is your money. I don't want your favors anymore. We are even." Now, a normal person would be happy to get their money back, but Silas felt a cold, dark rage. You have to understand the psychology of a man like this. If the debt is paid, Silas loses his power. A savior is nothing without a victim. Silas took the envelope. He smiled that warm, fake smile. He said, "Oh, David, you didn't have to do that, but thank you." David walked away feeling free, but he made a mistake. He thought the transaction was over. That night, Silas didn't put the money in the bank. He threw it in the fireplace. Then he picked up the phone. He called David's boss. He didn't yell. He just whispered a lie, a small, poisonous lie about David stealing from the company. Then he called David's landlord, another lie. 2 weeks later, David was broken. He had lost his job. He was evicted. He sat on the curb, head in his hands, wondering how his life fell apart so fast. And guess who pulled up in a warm car to pick him up? Silas. Silas rolled down the window and said, "Don't worry, son. I am here. I will fix everything." And just like that, David was back in the ledger, underlined in red ink. So, the next time someone is desperate to help you, the next time someone refuses to let you pay them back, just ask yourself one question. Are they trying to save you, or are they just investing in your collapse?